is going to be super low-key, super casual. I'm wearing, oops, wrong way, wearing my Nickelodeon shirt that I just received from my oldest son who it doesn't fit anymore. But Nickelodeon in the back has all the amazing old Nickelodeon shows that were like my life. So I figured I'd wear it to remind myself to not be so serious and take this as a fun, low-key, just hanging out, talking about astrology things. So no expectations other than hopefully having a good time and learning a few things. So I want to go through and, I don't know, I've been in love with astrology forever and it's been blowing up. So I figured, why not get involved myself? Last year or so, I was doing graphic design work and website work for a company called Soulshine Astrology, and Natalie Wallstein, sorry. She was amazing. The Soulshine team was amazing, and I did a lot of birth charts for her, putting them together in the way that she designed them, and it was an amazing opportunity, and it helped me to realize that's what I want to be doing eventually as well. But more focused on family astrology and how, especially parents, moms, can learn about themselves, learn about the signs of their children and how they all interact. Because believe me, they are all different. Even if they have the same sign, of course, they're going to be different in their own unique way. But it has helped me to gain a new perspective on motherhood, I should say. So eventually this will lead into starting family astrology and doing birth charts for families. I'm not quite there yet. I haven't got my system figured out, but I figured this is going to be a great opportunity to just introduce myself, introduce astrology, hopefully get other people on board and enjoy it, whether just for fun or, hey, maybe you get super serious and, use it every day in your life. So I have some fun things. I'm not going to be going into them, but I have this, I don't know which way to put it, the Living Wheel astrology card deck that I got. And it's basically, well, I don't even know. I wouldn't call it tarot, but it's pretty cool. Pictures and graphics are awesome. You use your birth chart and you set out the cards per your birth chart. It helps you get like a, I don't know, glimpse of your life. Or you can pull a card and, meditate on it. So that's one thing. And I got this super awesome book here that I absolutely love. Not just because of how well organized the information is, but it is beautifully designed. And as a graphic designer, the colors, everything makes it super easy to read, and the color coordination, everything. I love it. So I'll be going through a lot of this book as well. I do have family astrology dynamics. Haven't gone through that quite much. It's much more of like a, I don't know, like a college book. Mom astrology book. It's beautiful. I'll be going through that in the last week when we talk about family dynamics as well. And lastly here, Find Your Cosmic Calling by Natalie Wallstein, who I mentioned earlier. She wrote her own book. It's amazing. Again, beautifully organized. Lots of awesome graphics and quotes in there, and how she explains the signs and things. It's super simple. So, well, intro to that, an intro to myself. If you don't know me, my name is Alyssa Bearlar, and I have a background in graphic design, internet marketing, social media marketing, all that jazz. And this year, I merged my business with some handcraft goods. So I rebranded everything from Sociable to now High Fives Goodbyes. You can find me. I had links everywhere to everything, and they're gone. So we'll try next week. But yeah, I wanted to do more hands-on things, so I started making candles. Shameless plug here. I got one burning right now, if you can see that. This is my High Fives Good Vibes brand candle. And that smells like empowerment, inspiration, encouragement. It's fruity and delicious. And then I make jewelry, and I'm wearing my earrings here. I have tiger's eye up top and sodalite on the bottom. These are my lovely new gems. Hopefully they help me here tonight relax and get that courage to speak. So I want to see if I can get my camera bigger here so I can see myself better. There we go. Hello. Alright, and I can't see my chat for whatever reason. Oh yes, I can. Is my mommy online? Is that you, Mom? I love you. Thanks for your support. Okay, so in the comments, I do have a, excuse me, directions on how to get your birth chart. If you haven't done so already, I sent information earlier today on how to do that, but I figured some of you may not see it. So it's in the comments, super easy, astro.com, and yeah, directions are in there. But usually for this first video I did the sun signs because most likely you know what your sun sign is, and that is the sign that you were born in. So I'm a March 11th baby, which makes me a Pisces. So that is your sun sign. We will also talk later about moon and rising signs, which are very important with your personality as well. So, let's see. Where do I want to start? I have notes everywhere, and I want to try to keep it super simple because I could probably talk forever on one topic, and I don't want to do that. Okay. So Aries is the first. Maybe I'll just open up my other book here, because I took far too many notes and they're all convoluted. Alright, hold on, I get my handy dandy notebook open here. Anybody knows that reference? Alright, we're getting there, we're getting there. Alright, Aries. Look at this beautiful book. Let me get it back up there. Oh, picture. This way. Alright, so we're going to read about Aries. March 21st to April 20th, that is you, if you were born during that time. As the first sign of the zodiac, Aries is strong and vital, reflecting the vigor of its totem animal, the ram. Positive cardinal fire is extroverted, initiatory, and ardent, focusing its energies to get things going. Aries needs action. And without trying to read off of everything, Aries to me is always like the beginning force. They're the go-getters, the ones who jump into the fire, so to speak, be the first ones on stage, be the first ones to get the group riled up to go do something. That is their type of energy. Allergy, sorry. Let me see. I don't want to spend too much time on each one. Let's see. So they are from the element fire. Their mode is cardinal, which the cardinal nodes, I should have tell you a little bit about that real quick. Cardinal signs are Aries, Libra, Cancer, and Capricorn. And they act for the hinges for seasonal change. They are restless, ambitious, creative, and have lots of vitality. And my candle just went out. Darn it. It's been used quite a bit. Okay. They are also assertive, direct, and they take initiative. Okay. When we get to the other types of signs, I'll talk about those. Okay, what else would I like to tell you about Aries? Only the brave. This sign enjoys risk. Any planets here will seek out danger as a means of testing and proving their strength. When we talked about planets, we'll see if you have any in Aries. Where Aries falls in your chart, you show competitive spirit and hate to compromise or concede to victory. And going solo with planets in Aries, you prefer to work alone. Urgency, you know what you want it now, or better still, you want it yesterday. So that's your Aries. Let me check my comments here. Hopefully I'm not missing anybody. Okay. I'm just gonna keep on chucking away at this. My first live in a while, so we'll see how this goes. All right, Taurus, the second sign in the zodiac. If you were born between April 21st and May 21st, that is you. You are calm and measured. The bull is slow to anger and slow to move. Negative, fixed, and earth is reserved, grounded, and resistant to change. Taurus are attuned to physical reality and the rhythms of nature and the body. They are a fixed mode, which I will tell you about. They are the element Earth. The ruling planet is Venus, and the parts of the body they go with the neck and the throat, which I don't think I talked about with Aries. Aries is the head and adrenal glands. Makes sense. Okay. So the fixed signs are Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, and Scorpio. They have aversion to change. Let's see. There we go. Aversion to change, dedicated, their ability to deal with responsibilities and obligations. They are stable, focused, and tenacious. Woohoo. Okay. So they have the gift of patience. One of your most valuable skills is knowing that good things can come to those who wait. You can sit back patiently with calm acceptance. They are also enduring and persistent. Once you have committed yourself to a course of action, you stick with it, even at times when making a change that might be beneficial. Even at times when making a change might be beneficial. Slow to anger. I don't know about that. Remember, not all of these things are going to resonate with you at this particular time of year. Taurus, they are known for being calm and placid most of the time. But you can have a formidable temper when goaded or pushed. There we go. Negative traits, the bull can be immensely stubborn, sometimes to its own detriment. As fixed earth, Taurus can at times be covetous or self-indulgent. I probably said that wrong. So that is Taurus. Let's see, I think I'm making good time. Figured I'd spend about 4 minutes on each sign so I don't go too past on an hour. Unless you want to, and then we'll keep talking more. Yay! Alright, Gemini. If you were born between May 22nd and June 21st, you are a Gemini. And I love this picture too. The twins. Okay, Gemini is concerned with duality and movement between opposing sides, providing a bridge between the two. Positive, mutable air is sociable and outgoing. Sociable, oh, I like that one. Light and playful, but easily bored and in need of variety and stimulation for a curious, agile mind. They are mutable, I will tell you about that. The element air, and the ruling planet Mercury, parts of the body is the arms, hands, and lungs. Mutable signs: Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. Hey, that's me. Known for preparing for seasonal changes, adaptability, flexibility, and facility with communication. They are sociable. Ah, maybe that's why I named my business sociable. Wink, wink. Oh, okay. Communication. The image of the twins suggests a need for conversation and social interaction. They are playful and charming. As a Gemini, you can be flirtatious, gaining attention through wit and your humor. Social butterfly. With planets in Gemini, you make friends easily, and your social circle is likely to be wide and diverse. The light and the dark. Geminis are often aware of the duality within themselves. The bright celestial twin and dark earthly twin exist side by side. When not up, depression can easily take over. Stay balanced. Negative traits. At worst, Gemini skims the surface, reluctant to engage with deeper feelings and consequences. This sign can play one side against the other. Now, I missed this because I was nervous and I skimmed it over. They do have here the Sun in Gemini. I'm going through a general thing, but the Sun in Gemini here in this book says your life purpose is to find the twin. Every Gemini has light and dark sides, and it is your task to recognize both characters within yourself. Communication, learning, and ideas will be central. And I'm going to go back and I'm going to read Taurus, the Sun in Taurus. Your life purpose is to build something of lasting value, which will allow you to develop gifts of persistence and resilience. Like a garden, your life's work unfolds slowly, tended with care. And for Aries, your life purpose is to pioneer and lead the way, breaking new ground for others to follow. As a courageous and conquering hero, you search for challenges through which to prove yourself. Yeah. I should have brought some tissues out there too. Okay, we're on to Cancer. If you were born between June 22nd and July 22nd, you are a Cancer. That sounds bad, but this is good. Cancer is subtle and sensitive, yet canny and tenacious too. As its animal symbol suggests, a hard shell protects a vulnerable interior. Negative cardinal water has a receptive nature and the instinct to act on emotions. The crab. Node is cardinal, which we went over already. Element water. The ruling planet is the moon, and the parts of the body that this rules is the breast and stomach. Now, as far as the elements, I want to read about the elements real quick, since now we've gone over all four elements. Earth signs, which are Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. They are more practical and grounded. They are receptive, cautious, practical, realistic. Water signs, more emotional. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. They are also receptive. They have lots of intuition and empathy. Fire are passion, more passionate. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. They are active, energetic, and very warm-hearted. In the air, more intellectual. They have active, rational, mental, and do well with communication. And those signs are Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. All right, let's keep it rolling. Back to Cancer. The Sun in Cancer, we have your life purpose is to find your tribe and to develop a central role as the caregiver within it. Your life revolving around some form of family, whether it's personal or professional. You You form close bonds. For Cancerians, Cancerians, the emotions they invest in people, places, and possessions can make separation from them painful. Home and family, they like to feel that they're in familiar territory, anchored by a clan, the family, the home. They withdraw under pressure. Cancerians act on instinct, withdrawing into their shell if they sense danger. They also have powerful intuition. People born under this sign easily pick up on the atmosphere and feelings of others. Excuse me. Negative traits. Emotions often take precedence over rational sense. Cancerians can be deeply partisan, closing ranks when challenged by unfamiliar situations. Let's switch this side so you can see my Nickelodeon logo. Alright, and there's so much more to talk about, but I want to run through these, and any questions at the end, we'll go through them. Okay. Leo, the fifth sign of the zodiac. If you were born between July 23rd and August 22nd, you are a Leo the lion. The king. Warm, bright, and charismatic, Leo is a regal sign, but full of fun too. Positive, fixed fire is extroverted, steadfast, and a visionary. Leos possess dignity, self-confidence, and a sense of style, along with a generous and motivating nature. That is my second sign, all in one encompassing paragraph there. They are fixed, element fire, ruling planet is the sun, parts of the body is the heart and spine. The sun in Leo. Your life purpose is to develop your creative brilliance and take center stage or lead the pack. You will attract allegiance in return for your inspiration, support, and strength. You are also bold and courageous. Leos tend to be daring, self-reliant, and self-possessed. Planets here will be brave and spirited. Leo is a playful sign. Planets here are spontaneous. Leos connect easily to the innocent and uncomplicated world of children. They are the performer. Leo loves the limelight and puts on a show. This is where we thrive on attention, admiration, and respect. My little Leo. He is the actor in the family. Negative traits. You can display arrogance and self-centeredness or easily suffer hurt pride. Turn this around by developing faith in your creative power. Alright, Virgo. Virgo, for those of you born August 23rd to September 22nd. So we're getting close to the Virgo season here. Virgo extracts what is good and makes something useful out of it. This sign brings order and efficient functioning. Negative, mutable, earth suggests an ability to do what is necessary without fanfare. Craft and skill are essential to this sign. My oldest son is a Virgo, and he plays hockey, and his goal in life is just to master hockey. Go to NHL, do whatever he can. Hockey, 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 hockey. This is a mutable sign, element earth. Ruling planet is Mercury. Part of the body is the digestive system. And the sun in Virgo, your life purpose is to hone your chosen craft. You feel happiest being useful as part of a team, oh my gosh, or taking a constructive role in the world. Your Virgo sun loves practical systems of communication. Yes, my son. He is very rational, no fuss, hockey. Health and well-being. For Virgos, mind and body are linked together. Regular exercise and healthy eating help you to maintain effective mind-body balance. Perfectionism. With the emphasis on skill, dexterity, and technique, Virgos tend to demand nothing less than perfection. It's true. Pisces too. Headspace. Stress can easily build up when there is no chance to process or download. Definitely know that. Some negative traits. Virgos can often get lost in the details, unable to see the bigger picture. Sweating the small stuff can turn into an obsessive need for order and control. So balance that with this Pisces energy, which I'll talk to you about the polarities here if I have time. All right. What a beautiful picture here. We come spinning out of nothingness, scattering stars like dust. Oh. Next up, Libra. I think it might be getting too dark. I might have to turn on the light here sometime. Anyway, Libra, September 23rd to October 22nd. The scales suggest Libra's task of creating and maintaining symmetry and balance. Positive cardinal air is outgoing and sociable, there's that word again, actively making relationships. Diplomacy, style, and grace are key expressions for the sign. They are cardinal, element air, ruling planet is Venus, and the part of the body they govern is the kidneys. And the Sun in Libra. Your life purpose is to personify and promote the art of civilized living. You find inner balance through developing poise and grace within yourself. Like that. The scales. The scales of justice reflect Libra's function of creating peaceful equilibrium and perfect balance. This sign is concerned with fairness and equality. Libras are often drawn to legal work or campaigns against social injustice. They have a need for a relationship. They need motivating presence of a partner. Periods of loneliness or isolation can sap their spirit. Negative traits. Perhaps your least attractive trait is insincerity, although your motivation is usually to oil the wheels and make things look good. Scorpio, the 8th sign of the zodiac. We're getting there. If you were born between October 23rd and November 21st, Scorpio takes us into the depths. This is a complex and intense sign concerned with processes of transformation. A negative fixed water is inward moving and conjures the image of still waters running deep. Scorpios are masters of controlled passion. My husband and my oldest daughter are both Scorpios. Watch out. Ruling planets are Mars and Pluto, and they govern the parts of body, reproductive organs, and the eliminatory system. The Sun in Scorpio. Your life purpose is to develop resilience. There is often a story of survival against the odds, and your solar gold is the inner fortitude that this brings. All right. Willpower and strength. The symbol for Scorpio is the scorpion, of course, a creature capable of withdrawing it into itself to survive the most extreme conditions. A Scorpio will never admit to feeling powerless. Self-control is paramount. Taking it to the limit, this sign admires emotional courage and the capacity to survive by one's own wits. They can be possessive. As a fixed water sign, Scorpios suggest emotional possessiveness. This can manifest as unwavering loyalty, but also as intense jealousy. Hey, Mom, if you're still watching, you're a Scorpio too. All right, and let's see, negative traits. Once hurt, it is difficult for you to forgive or forget. The trail cuts deep, and in such instances, your instinct is to take revenge. Don't do it! This sign can seek to dominate and control. Let me pause here, see if I can turn on the light. And then we'll get back to Sagittarius. There we go. I'm back. I don't think that helps. A little bit. A little bit. Okay. Sagittarius. If you were born between November 22nd and December 21st, you are a Sagittarius. And the Sagittarian spirit is optimistic and forward-looking. This is the sign of the traveler and the wanderer, for whom the whole wide world is home. Positive mutable fire is again sociable and restless, needing movement and a broad canvas. All right. Ruling planet is Jupiter. Parts of the body they govern are the hips and the thighs. Sun in Sagittarius, your life purpose is to explore, discover, and set yourself free on adventures. This is a philosophical sign. With the sun here, you engage in a quest for deeper meaning. This is a sign of the Archer. The symbol of the Archer suggests an arrow shot into the far distance. For Sagittarians, what excites is a sense of potential and possibility. Broadening the mind, long-distance travel, education, religion, and philosophy can be appealing to Sagittarians. Very true. Alright. Those born with this sign, strong in their chart, often have a love of sports and the outdoors. Bigger is better. Expansiveness is natural for this sign. Sagittarians are good at sensing new opportunities. Negative traits. Sagittarius is not noted for its carefulness or precision, manifesting in an indiscriminate scattershot approach. All right, that's a whole bunch of words. Basically, what I understand of Sagittarius, they can be very blunt with their words, very no nonsense. All right. Capricorn, the 10th sign of the zodiac. If you were born between December 22nd and January 19th, you are Capricorn, and you are focused and hardworking, acting strategically and aiming for practical achievements and professional success. Negative cardinal Earth is introverted, but works patiently and with quiet endurance toward a clear target before moving swiftly onto the next task. It's starting to rain outside here, so hopefully you can still hear me chit-chatting. The ruling planet is Saturn, and parts of the body it rules are the knees, teeth, bones, and skin. The Sun in Capricorn, your life purpose is to develop self-reliance, taking on responsibility for both yourself and others. Excuse me. The path may feel lonely at times, but you will always keep your eye on the goal. I know a few Capricorns. Alright, the goat is the symbol. It's the totem animal and is the symbol of ambitious climb to the top and capacity for quiet endurance. Right, practical achievements. Capricorns seek to ground their skills in tangible earth accomplishments. They play by the rules. This is a conservative sign. You understand the rules, indeed. You probably created them, and probably sometimes break them. Negative traits. This sign can be overly serious at times, hampered by a rigid system or sense of obligation. You can be strategic, but sometimes ruthless and calculating too. Also, without a clear aim, structure, or sense of practical achievement, depression can set in. Purposeful work is the key to this sign. Aquarius. It's the age of Aquarius. That's the song stuck in my head right now. Alright, I think I'm doing good on time here. Sorry if I'm talking too fast, still a little nervous. Next time I'll be better, more prepared here, and we'll be looking more directly at the you. Alright, checking on the comments. We're good. Alright, Aquarius, if you were born between January 20th and February 18th, You are highly independent. Aquarius is also paradoxically a very sociable sign. I keep using that word. Maybe I shouldn't have changed my business name. Maybe that's a sign. Positive fixed air is outgoing, encouraging involvement in groups and the exchange of ideas. Aquarians often have strong social awareness and a humanitarian vision of a more ideal future, along with the determination to bring it about. They are fixed mode, element air. The ruling planets are Saturn and Uranus. Parts of the body, shins and ankles. If you have the Sun in Aquarius, your life purpose is to find your place within the group while at the same time asserting your own unique vision. An ideal of social equality may form an important foundation for you. My youngest daughter is Aquarius. All my children, not the TV show, I have like this vision of them in the future, and I'm pretty sure my youngest daughter is going to be like next president. Well, obviously not the next president, but she's got that boss mood. We'll see. Anyway, that's for a later conversation. Society. Aquarius represents the ideal of a just and enlightened society. Its symbol, the water bearer, pours out waters of knowledge for the benefit of all humanity. They are idealistic. Aquarius is a sign of revolution. You are often in the vanguard of change with an idealistic vision of how things should be. Aquarians tend to feel suffocated if the atmosphere becomes too emotional. You prefer rational conversation with like-minded people. They also have creative freedom. Freedom of expression is an essential platform for your creative originality. Negative traits, a feeling of intellectual superiority can sometimes get in the way of truly democratic outlook. Friendship, I like this one too. For you, even the closest lover must be a friend too. Relationships must honor the Aquarian need for space and freedom. And finally, the 12th sign of the zodiac, Pisces. Me! And anybody else out there watching. If you were born between February 19th and March 20th. As the final sign, the task of Pisces is to find freedom from material limitations and connect with the intangible and the magical, the divine source of life. Beautiful. Negative mutable water suggests focus on an internal world flowing according to feeling. Element water, mutable. Ruling planet is Jupiter and Neptune, and parts of the body that it governs are the feet. Someone can correct my grammar there. If you have a Sun in Pisces, your life purpose is to offer service to a higher principle, a journey that may involve the sacrifice of personal desires. Developing artistic imagination is a key dimension of your life. Yeah, it is. All right. Magic and enchantment. This sign is drawn to enchanted worlds through the portal of the imagination. Yes, bring it all. I love it. The importance of dreams. For Pisceans, the virtual reality of dreams, myths, fantasies, and stories may feel more real than ordinary life. A need to escape. This sign's symbol is the two-tied fishes, one of which swims along the ecliptic while the other turns its gaze upward, suggesting longing for escape from the ordinary world. Yeah. Find the balance. Let's see. Saving the world. Pisces is the savior, compassionate and devoted. Oh, all right. Negative traits. There can be a tendency to drift or to allow yourself to be taken advantage of. Yep. Disillusionment, disenchantment, or a desire to be rescued can sometimes undermine your efforts. I can see that. Yeah. So that is a quick run through of all of the sun signs. I would love to talk more in depth about them. I wish I had more of my notes organized so I could say some more. But again, I don't want to say too much and make this, I don't know, too much of a video here. So I hope that, I don't have any more comments here. I'm going to set a poll. Did your sun sign resonate with your personality or your traits? You can let me know if it will activate. There we go. You can let me know in there or in the comments after this, because I'm pretty sure this should record and be able to have a replay. And then I can see how I embarrassed myself and what I can do better for next time. Let's see, just double checking, making sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, I think we're good. Nobody else has any questions. Thank you all for watching this and being here with me. Hopefully I can set this up on a replay and you can continue to watch it. And we're going to stay tuned. This was a great experience for me to get out my wiggles and my fear of talking in front of you all on camera, because my goal is to keep doing this and do it often. YouTube page. I have a YouTube page. Unfortunately, it's taking me forever to edit my videos, so I don't have quite that many up. But I committed to posting shorts and stories every day, no matter what. I don't think too much about it anymore. I just post it and let it be. And it has been a surprise to see which shorts do well on each different platform. So that's been an interesting thing for social media as I dive back in. So yeah, you will see me here more often. Find me on YouTube. I know on TikTok, but again, nothing too crazy. A couple embarrassing videos, but are they really embarrassing? I'm not embarrassed. Letting my wild, weird side go. So, stay tuned for the next one. Thank you again.